Hey guys, and welcome. LordOfPondtail here with another video for Rise of Empires Ice and Fire. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that I had a subscriber ask a question about in the last 24 hours, and that is my best suggestions for free-to-play players. So what I thought would be a good idea is just to kind of have a bit of a brainstorm with myself and put down what I think are kind of my 10 top tips for free-to-play players. Let's put things into context before I go through the list. Hopefully most of you will know I'm not a big spender. I know it might look like it from my accounts, but actually most of this is through grit and determination and graft to get to where I am with this and all these C25s and developed farms. You guys can do it too. Anyone watching this video right now, you have the ability to build up multiple strong accounts. You just have to put in the effort. That is all you have to do. And yes, I'll be completely transparent. Where people ask me how much I've spent on the game, and I've spent about £225. It's around $250. I spent that I spent £100 on the VIP shop, and then I've spent some money on getting extra workers in my main. I've spent a bit of money on Imperial investment for Reign of Chaos seasons, and I have paid £20 for the Elite Challenge in our current Eden season as well. But when you consider that we all know there are people that are spending thousands and thousands of pounds on this game, or thousands of dollars, by no means am I a big spender, and I certainly do not spend a lot of money. I average maybe $20 every 3 months, so I'm not spending a lot of money on this game. However, this video is about completely free to play players, so let's have a think. Let me go through my top tips for you guys of what I think you can do to progress quickly in the game and really still enjoy it and potentially have strong accounts. So let's get straight into it. My first top tip, it might sound simple enough, but it is. My first tip is to be active. What do I mean by that? I mean log in every day, play the game every day. Whether that's for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, 3 hours. I appreciate all of us have different time constraints and you can't play the game for hours. Some people can't play the game for hours on end. But if you do log in and play for at least 15-20 minutes a game, you can do some key things. You can send your legions on national quest or to gathering. You can do a savage giant and get those extra 80 daily task points. Go through the daily tasks and complete as many of those elements as you can, so you can get the rewards from those as well with the gold and resources rewards. If you are in Reign of Chaos, again, whether you're on Reign of Chaos 1 to 3 or you've started going on the Eden maps, visit your Eden map, do the seasonal challenge elements every day, which is taking 5 tiles, training your troops 3 times, and upgrading one of your buildings. If you can try and do this, guys, and in terms of your daily Clash of Province as well, if you can do enough so that you're at least getting your 3rd rewards chest, so you're collecting a super ticket as well. Those are the absolute basics, but if you kind of combine those and you do them every single day religiously, if you can max out all those daily tasks, etc., and you're getting the rewards from doing all of these things, your account is naturally going to be progressing. When you start not being able to log in for 2 or 3 days, you're slowing down your progression. So that this is a game that rewards people that graft. So the more active you are, the more you can develop. It's as simple as that. My second point, it's something that's been talked about a lot. I've already done a video on this, so I'm not going to labour the point. But the second point is zone commemoration research. Absolutely key to your development. Zone commemoration, you can find it in the Institute, in the research, and it's this one here. As you can see in Pom Farm 3, I have maxed this as well. Zone commemoration will allow you to go from rewards chest 1 all the way up to rewards chests, the 9th rewards chest on the daily Clash of Province, which is here. And being able to get all of these rewards chests is going to give you lots of resources, gold, wisdom medals, courage medals, speed ups, gems, all the kind of core consumables in the game that you require. Third box will give you super recruitment ticket as well, and you'll get hero tokens for the 3rd, 6th and 9th boxes as well. So completing Zone Commemoration and then in turn getting as many chests every day as you can in Clash of Province is absolutely key to your progression. And you don't have to be a big spender to be getting these rewards. You just have to make sure you invest in Zone Commemoration and get it completed as soon as you can. If you are a C22 and you haven't completed Zone Commemoration, in my eyes, you're doing something wrong. You should not be getting to C22 without finishing Zone Commemoration. And I think it is laughable when I see some people trying to sell C25s that haven't even done Zone Commemoration. I have 7 accounts that have completed Zone Commemoration. All 4 of my mains, Pond Farms 2, 3 and 4 have all completed Zone Commemoration. You can see Pond Farm, and you can see now Pond Farm 3. 1 week after I finished Zone Commemoration, I immediately made it C22. And Pond Farm 2, it finished Zone Commemoration a couple of months ago. It's already a C23, and I can probably make it a C24 next week. So, Zone Commemoration, guys, make sure you are saving all your courage medals and using them on Zone Commemoration to get that completed as quickly as possible. Third tip, your alliance. Choose your alliance wisely, and don't be, when you're first starting the game, don't be too sentimental about the alliance you're in. All right, people are going to leave this game. The out of the core group that I played with for the first 3 months of the game, and they were some great guys, really great guys. We had a fun time, really great vibe. 50% of them no longer play this game. All right, a year later. Yes, people like my good friends JHP, Robin, Asuran, Hacky, DJ. There's a core group of us that were all playing together a long time ago. This time last year. But for every one of us that is still together, there are more that aren't. All right. So try not to be too sentimental in terms of the alliance you're with. And the reason I say that is, you need to try and get into a top 3 or top 4 alliance in your state. The reason for that is you'll most likely then be covered by the NAP for that state. You will have a good chance to play in a strong team for the Reign of Chaos seasons, whether that's seasons 1, 2 or 3. And that is super important. The rewards in Reign of Chaos are really important for you at those early stages of the game. Where I suffer in my account is that I do not have heroes such as Immortal or a lot of the S2 group, because in seasons 1 and 2, we were not strong enough, and we didn't kind of make the move soon enough to play for a bigger alliance and be able to compete for bigger rewards. And being in a bigger alliance, naturally, if most big alliances, if you're in the top 2 or 3 in a state, they generally will stay as the top 2 or 3 in that state for the life of the state. After the first few weeks, it all kind of settles down and people merge. And you really shouldn't be afraid to make that move and play for a bigger alliance who are active, where you can benefit from people, from potentially spenders being in that group and getting the extra rewards, and freeloading off them a bit. And also, being in a big active alliance, people should be investing into the alliance technology. That is all margins, fine margins that do give you something extra, guys. Okay, so I would definitely say in terms of alliances, just make that move if you need to, even at state level as well. You know, if you start the game and there's big issues in the state, you know, if you're free to play and you haven't invested any money in that account, maybe think about just starting again, because some states end up being completely dead, and if you're free to play and you're stuck in that state, then that is a big issue for you. You're not going to want to play again. So that would be my point number 3. Point number 4, again, a topic I've covered at length, so this is going to be a very quick point, is make farms. As you can see, I actually have 7 farms. They're all at least C21, all the way up to Pond Farm, which is a C25, even though I don't use it as a farm. And I would suggest, if you can, well, for those of you that are short of time, just make one farm. One farm. If you can make 3, brilliant. And if you can make more than 3, even better. But I would definitely say, my advice would be, if you can make 3 farms, that is really going to help you guys. Those farms are going to provide you with resources and gold. If you change it'll be gold if you change your main to a raider, and you would want to do that for me after C22. And this will give you a guaranteed supply of resources and gold that will help you develop your account quicker. You know, I have in my main account, my building power is over 3 million. I'm just about to finish the last Dragon Lair building next week. I'm in the top 3 in my state for my building development. I've got hardly any buildings left to do. And the reason for that is, one of the reasons is Michelangelo, the development hero. But the main thing is my farms. My farms, I've not had to worry about resources or gold for over a year now. If I wanted to upgrade something, I raided my farms, I had the resources, I just upgraded it as quickly as I could. And that's why I am so far ahead with my buildings. I just spent and spent and spent, and I wasn't restricted in any way. And as you hopefully will know as well, you know, I've donated billions of resources to my fellow Alliance members over the last year to help them with their development as well. Everyone knows in my Alliance, if they need any resources, they can ask me and they'll get it immediately. I always have it available. That is the power of farms, guys. So make farms. Point 5. I'm actually going to have a drinks break quickly. 1 second. That's the first for a video. Point 5. As a free-to-play player, don't stretch yourself. Now, what do I mean by that? Mainly a combination of research and your legions. For research, think about which T9 you want to go for first, and just stick with that and push the troop training on that. You're going to have to finish all your legions, the zone commemoration and the zone conflict. But when it comes to the troop training, you just need to focus on finishing one. So being free to play, you can still be a strong player, because you can get to that T9 reasonably quickly if you have those farms providing you with the resources. And think about your legions, guys. Focus on one legion at a time. All you need is one strong legion. So focus on your 3 heroes that work in a good combination, and max those 3 heroes at level 50 and get all 8 skills up to level 10, even if it's normal orange heroes. The quicker you do that, the better. If you're spreading your wisdom medals and your hero experience across all 4 of your legions, and investing, for instance, in purple heroes that you're not going to use in a couple of months' time, it is a waste of your resources. Just be specific, focus on one legion at a time. Don't stretch yourselves. Number 6 is that precious orange or gold scroll, the super recruitment ticket. Save them, guys, as early as possible. I know in the first maybe couple of months of the game, you need to be using your super tickets on recruit on Hero Day on Thursdays to try and get those duplicates to awaken your orange hero so you can increase your troop counts. But try and save as many as you can and use them on the seasonal recruitment options as soon as you get to season 2, I would suggest. Because in seasonal recruitment, you have the guarantee of getting a season hero when you get 1,000 luck. And if you have 100 tickets saved, you're going to get a season hero. And season heroes at the end of the day are way more powerful. And once you even if you just get 2 season heroes at that early stage in the game at S2, if you pick up a mortal and say Beast Queen for Cavs, you can work on those and get duplicates for them for many months to come. And by the time you get to like the end of season 3 or maybe season 4, you might have a complete immortal who is going to be a massive benefit to your account. So I would really, really implore you to save your super tickets. Don't use them in singles. Don't use them every week. Try and save as many as you can for your seasonal recruitment once you get to season 2 and beyond. You'll see my recruitment videos. That's what I do. I just save up my super recruitment tickets all the time, and then I use them in the seasonal recruitment events. What are we on to? Number 7. Learn about Reign of Chaos. It's going to be a key element for the rest of the game from seasons 1, 2, 3, 4 into Eden. And specifically speciality points. So what do I mean by that? Let's go into, even though I'm in Pond Farm 3, if we go here to the Institute of War, you have the honor option here. Oh, it's not going to show music, so I'm not in season. If you are in season, it will give you the speciality points, and you want to focus on the speciality points, guys, because you don't lose them as you progress through the game, and you can pick up more and more. You want to try and push and gain as many as you can, and you gain them by gaining as much honor as you can. And one of the key just good things to do as a free-to-play player is follow the Reign of Chaos season tasks. They are going to be a guide for you in terms of how you develop up during the season, and they will give you honor points when you complete each one. So if you can be active and follow those tasks, they will help you get more specialty points. And yes, you know, the premium pay players do get benefits during Reign of Chaos. That's true. But you can still gain a lot of specialty points. I've only spent money on Reign of Chaos I did do it, I think, in 3 weeks during Season 4. And I have bought the pack for this season of Eden. But the more specialty points you get, the better, the easier Reign of Chaos will become. The stronger you can become. You can use your specialty points on the raid combat area, which gives your account huge buffs, whether you're in season or out of season. And even without being a spender, if you have a lot of specialty points, that can make you a strong account as well. And I've done 3 videos on specialty points, and there's various other videos as well out there, like Mr. Gill's done stuff on it. Number 8, point 8, use your 100% bonus cards wisely. So the 100% Clash of Province scorecards, you can collect 4 50% ones and exchange them to make 100%. Before you finish Stone Commemoration, these are going to be in short supply, and you want to be getting as big a score in Clash of Province every day as you can, such as I said way up earlier in this video. So using your 100% tickets at the right time is the smart move. So what do I mean by the right time? Well, I mean using them at the crossover of the hour. So within the last 15 minutes of the first hour, you use your ticket, you complete that hourly event. Try and get that 3rd rewards chest as well, guys. Really important. Hero XP in it, 20 hero tokens in it. Try and get 3 of those a day. And with the 100% bonus, it will then roll over into the first 15 minutes of the next hour. And after that 5 minutes of refresh, you'll have 10 minutes to use to do whatever the task is for that. So learn the hourly challenges. Work out when you can use your 100% tickets. prime example of this, tomorrow on Friday's training day, you have the troop training hours where you can use your speed ups to train your troops. You train your troops, that gets you the points, and actually you can reach third hourly chest. Even with T7, it is possible to do 2 hours in a row. I can do it in this farm right now. So just try and learn the hourly challenges and use your 100% ticket smartly, guys. We're on to point 9. Again, gear is a big part of the game, okay? And being smart with your gear is really important. So as I've said in my blacksmith video, you know, increase your slots. Try and produce as much gear as you can without having to worry about resetting it and not losing any downtime. You want to be making gear, whether it's scavenger gear or once you've got your blacksmith up to level 9, you know, you want to be focusing on cavalry or footman or archer gear as soon as you can, and don't stop making it. It's really, really important. Obviously, again, the big spenders, they can spend money, they can get extra chests, blah, blah, blah. But don't be afraid to gamble, guys. Gamble on gear, you know, even at smaller levels with white gear and mixing it with green and blue. Just persistence and graft to gamble the gear to upgrade will get you better gear quicker. You can get gold gear, you know, even you can get 4 full sets of gold gear even as a free-to-play player if you just put in the graft and do the gambling and work out the specifics. You will get there, guys, and you can be a strong account in your stay in the game. And my last point is actually something that you're doing right now, and that is, well, hopefully you're doing right now, is learning from experienced players. I can't tell you how invaluable it has been to me learning from other players in my alliance, whether from the early days, you know, Asuran, I played with him in Kill Alliance. We learned from a guy called Naz in State 53, which we started in. Darth, Sky and VJ, joint R5s in our alliance. Those guys have taught me so much in this game. And all the time, this is a very complicated game. There are hundreds of thousands of combinations of heroes. There are so many permutations of variables in everything in terms of the battle mechanics. And don't be afraid to ask questions and keep an eye on Alliance chat and Province chat and read and learn from other players that are playing the game. I think that is absolutely key. This is a super complex game. I still learn things all the time myself, and I do that by, again, just listening and talking and asking questions. That's all you can do. So don't be afraid to learn and take it all in, guys. That's what I would say. So those are my top 10 tips for you free-to-play players out there. I hope you found this video useful. Don't give up hope. You know, some people really do complain about the fact that there are some big spenders in this game, but I assure you there are many of us that there are many of us in the category like me who are relatively smaller spenders who are, you know, packing a fair punch. And I know plenty of people that don't pay that do play this game as free to play, and they have got some really nice strong accounts, guys. So hopefully you have found these 10 tips helpful, and I wish you the best of luck in developing your accounts. Of course, I would really love to hear your comments in the section below if you feel that I've missed something off, or you think that you think that actually it is difficult to be a free-to-play player in this game. I'd be interested to start that conversation here, guys. So please do pop a comment below. If you've liked what I've said today, then please do give this video a like and the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please do click that subscribe and ring the bell. If you could share my channel in your Alliance chats, Province chats, and also Guilds chats for those of you in Eden, and also on your Line, WhatsApp, Discord, Viber groups, whatever you use to communicate between each other in the game, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.